Well, for LeBron James and Los Angeles Lakers head coach Darvin Ham were complimentary of Russell Westbrook after he recorded another triple-double to help snap their 4-game losing streak on Tuesday. Westbrook played 29 minutes off the bench, scoring 15 points on 6 of 11 shooting, while adding 13 rebounds and 13 assists, finishing with a plus-minus of plus 18 as the Lakers beat the Orlando Magic 129 to 110 points. Now, speaking at the media after the win, Westbrook said he is just focused on playing his role. But let's look at other teams where players are playing their roles and getting wins in the wee hours of today.
Well, it wasn't a win for London Magic yesterday as LA Lakers, as we said, 129 points to 110 points. Washington Wizards defeated Philadelphia 76 hours, 116 points to 111. Boston Celtics gave a winning run yesterday, 126 points to Houston Rockets, 102 points. Indiana Pacers, gave the Pacers 129 points against Atlanta Hawks, 114 points. LA Clippers defeated Toronto Raptors 124 points to 113 points as Phoenix Suns defeated Memphis Grizzlies 125 points to 108 points. Oklahoma City Thunder won again. San Antonio Spurs 130.
I mean, you wanted to say Phoenix Suns defeated Memphis Grizzlies, right? 125 to 108 points, right?
Yeah, I skipped that.
All right.
125 points to 108 points. Oklahoma City Thunder won. San Antonio Spurs 130 points to 114 points.
And in overtime, New York Knicks lost against Dallas Mavericks 121 to 126 points as GSW defeated Charlotte Hornets 110 to 105 points. Sacramento Kings losing 106 to 113 points against the Denver Nuggets. Those are the result of games that came in the wee hours of today in the NBA. But remember, let's also look at fixtures of games going down tomorrow morning. Looking at the games that's scheduled for tomorrow morning, 1 a.m. Detroit Pistons will be up against Orlando Magic as the Washington Wizards will take on Phoenix Suns. Atlanta Hawks will be up against Brooklyn Nets by 1:30. Same time, LA Lakers traveling on the road against Miami Heat. Chicago Bulls will be up against Milwaukee Bucks at 30 minutes after that is by 2 a.m. And New York Knicks, New Orleans Pelicans, will take on Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, by 4 o'clock, that will be the game between the Golden State Warriors and the Jazz. And 4 o'clock as well, Denver Nuggets will be on the road against Sacramento Kings.
Okay, so let's see who will be picking the victory on the road or at home. Let's move away and let's talk about Novak Djokovic getting set for the Australian Open.
Well, it's going to be on Tuesday. He made a low-key arrival at Australia and will be expecting a warm welcome from tennis fans a year on from his deportation drama, according to the Grand Slam boss Craig Tiley. Tiley, tournament director of the Australian Open, said he was confident that public would respond positively to the 21-time major winner who was thrown out of the country ahead of last Melbourne Park event. If you want to know why, he decided not to get vaccinated for the COVID.
And a lot of people saw the story, most especially everything that happened in Australia during the COVID period. Remember, you can watch us live from anywhere across the globe. Jump on our Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM, Solutions 939 FM. We'll go on a break, and when we return, we'll continue with the show. Well, for those of you who missed games in the Premier League, this is where you get everything about the effects of Manchester United pick up the 3 points, scoring 3 goals against Nottingham Forest.
The last Premier League action at Old Trafford of 2022 and the first since October. Such a disorientating season, but now the fixture list really ramps up. Eriksen takes it short, that's one for the training ground, and it's a classic. It's Marcus Rashford who is rampant right now.
It's a terrific finish, it really is. He made it look so simple, but trust me, it wasn't.
Rashford inside left channel. He's looking for Martial. Martial! 2-0! Oh, it's classic counter-attack. Rashford scores one, makes one. Hennessy will probably be disappointed, but Manchester United have 2 already. Oh, well won back. Casemiro. Lovely through ball. Fred! Made in Brazil. And that finishes off Forest. Manchester United with Fred to make it 3-0. Well, that's it. The curtain comes down on football at Old Trafford in 2022. But it's finished at Old Trafford. Manchester United 3, Nottingham Forest 0.
An easy game for Manchester United, even for Erik ten Hag, right?
Well,
3-0.
3-0, that's good for Manchester United, especially without Ronaldo. But, you know, Erik ten Hag was not entirely satisfied with Manchester United's finishing despite comfortably winning Nottingham Forest 3-0 at Old Trafford on Tuesday. Well, United returned to Premier League action following the World Cup and ultimately cruised to a straightforward victory that leaves them just a point behind fourth place Tottenham with the game in hand.
Well, for Erik ten Hag, despite not being satisfied, he also gave kudos to the back four who played together for the first time since joining the team.
We play a team, especially the back four, they never played together. Also a player who's never played ever in a centre-back position. And if you then win 3, concede no goal, another clean sheet, then you are happy with the performance. And Rafa, I think he shows once again his great personality. Yes, the great standard he giving Manchester United. And by coming from the World Cup, a problem in the centre half position, and then he's taking the responsibility to play, and he performed really well. He was once again really important for our team.
But that was the coach of Manchester United speaking there. But let's talk about Kai Havertz, who is credited the freedom offered by Graham Potter as key to his positive performance after Chelsea snapped their winless streak against Bournemouth.
Yeah, I think it's hard, because for me especially, it was not a good situation for me after you lose in the group stages, then come back here, hope get the focus again on the Premier League. It's not easy, but I think we did it quite good, and now it's time to focus again. Yeah, very much. I like to have the freedom. I like to be between the lines, be in the box, and I think that kind of style suits me very good, and I'm happy. To have the team here today. Yeah, definitely. To get a goal is just always nice, and now it's time to do it again and again, and this is important now for me. And I try to do that after the new year.
Okay, have it there. But there is one man that might be struggling with a shake of injury, foot injury. We're talking about the man, none other than Erling Haaland. And again today, Pep Guardiola expects him to be able to play a starring role for Manchester United at Leeds United.
For Manchester City.
At Leeds United today. Well, Haaland has been a sensational ad for Manchester City this season. Sensational form, leading Premier League scoring charts with 18 goals after quickly settling into English football following his arrival from Borussia Dortmund.
But the injury is completely different last season. It was a knock in his feet in Dortmund when we played in Champions League. And the doctor said that when he's damaged his ligament in the feet is painful. It's not easy to recover. That's why he struggled. But muscular issue and everything is perfect, and now it's much better. Now it's question of time. Of course we need him, and yeah, it was good.
And this is one game. He's not gonna.
No, I think we'll be ready. Day by day is getting better. As much he can train, he will get his condition. They want to win, we want to win. They will push his team. It will not be a friendly game. Hopefully Erling cannot be contaminated with the nice words for the opponent.
Well, for Pep Guardiola speaking on behalf of Erling Haaland, that this man is ready to give it his best, and Manchester City wants to win, not considering what Jamasha said. But let's look at guys who have been ruled out for this game for Manchester City. Julian Alvarez has been rested. Remember, he was part of the winning squad of the Argentine national team at the FIFA World Cup. Ruben Diaz is, on the thigh injury sideline, while Mendy's been suspended. Looking at the Leeds squad, Adams, Dallas, Gray, Sinisterra, all ruled out of this game. For Adams is due to red card, while Dallas, Gray, Sinisterra is due to injury. But for those questionable, Bamford is questionable, Klesha and Sumovaya. All questionable for Leeds United. We wish the teams all the best tonight, but remember, we've got games in the French Ligue 1. And talking about updates coming from the French League on today, Christopher Garcia, who's the coach of PSG, insists there is no risk involved in throwing in His World Cup stars straight back into the league on. Remember, Kylian Mbappe returned to the team a few days after the final of the FIFA World Cup. Achraf Hakimi has also returned, same as Neymar. But I mean, we are not sure of having Lionel Messi in that
Messi
game.
Has not returned. He's going to return
Yes,
next
he's
week.
enjoying.
He's still enjoying his win.
The rest is sweet after hard labor, right?
But Mbappe too needs to rest now.
It's called Archie.
Yes,
Did he win the trophy?
It doesn't matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, Olaide Oshuolale Omo. Okay. Olaide Oshuolale and Ogubiade Sheriff watching live on Facebook. We have to wrap up the show. But hey, Eric Ten Hag is saying we don't care. Even if Liverpool has signed Gakpo, we still need to get more players. With that, we wrap up the show this morning. Good morning. Hey, remember, the Kiddies End of the Year party is going down tomorrow. For those of you who've got a ticket, come on, join us 10 o'clock tomorrow at your Bafemi Awolowo Stadium Indoor Sport Hall.
I'm looking at other teams and looking at our team, and I'm convinced of the squad we have, the players in our team, that they have the capabilities, individual and as a team, to compete with all those teams.
Oh boy, today was so stressful.
Hey, as in everywhere just choke.
You know what will be really cool right now? Hit me. Feel the vibe, live for the fun. It's cool like Fun Ice. Call the gang and have some more. That's cool like Fun Ice. With the creamy goodness, oh yeah. Be cool like Fun Ice.
Enjoy the taste of creamy goodness with Fun Ice. Available in vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate.
So you're at your favorite booker and you've ordered rice, shaki, Pomo roundabout, fuku, edo, liver, and croaker. Then you feel you should just top it up with one big, chilled bottle of 7-Up. But something tells you it's too much. Something tells you if people look at your table, they will think you're trying to kill yourself. Bros, please, what is something? Who is something? Are you something? Is something you? Something is only trying to stop you from being you. And that's all. Take this from 7-Up and Fido Dido. Just sip some 7-Up, face life, and just be you. Because nothing sure pass.
7-Up. Be you. Nothing sure pass. 7-Up. The diff is clear.
Risi, where's your sister?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, call her for me.
Baraka, Mommy is calling you.
Hey, Risi, Joe, please buy me chill drink from Dogo.
Dogo, you there outside? I beg, help us bring one chill drink, come.
Risi, sorry, please check if it's your daddy that's at the door. You that your line had been blocked. How did you get the credit that you're using, Ke?
I linked my NIN to my MTN line and got 20k free airtime.
Yes, so link your NIN to your MTN line today and get 20,000 Naira bonus airtime. Visit any MTN center near you to begin.
Mommy, where are you going?
MTN Experience Center, of course. You think it's only you that like good thing, eh?
Terms and conditions apply.
Union Bank is 105. To celebrate, we're giving away another 55 million naira in our Save and Win Pali promo too. That's 105,000 naira for 50 people every month, 500,000 naira for 5 people every quarter, and 5 million naira for one lucky person at the end of the year. To stand a chance, simply save at least 10,000 naira into your Union Bank account every month. If you don't have an account, you can download the Union mobile app or visit the nearest branch to open one. Terms and conditions apply.
Union Bank, your simpler, smarter bank. Oh boy, today was so stressful.
Hey, as in everywhere just choke.
You know what will be really cool right now? Hit me. Feel the vibe, live for the fun. It's cool like Fun Ice. Call the gang and have some more. That's cool like Fun Ice. With the creamy goodness, oh yeah. Be cool like Fun Ice.
Enjoy the taste of creamy goodness with Fun Ice. Available in vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate.
We all have that one friend that always hides everything from everyone else. Like my guy, Sheon, that got 1 gig free data when he downloaded my MTN NG app. Did he share the gist with us?
No!
But we found out, and even something he doesn't know, that we get up to 2 gig data if we recharge 500 naira or more on my MTN NG app with our debit card.
You don't mean it!
That's not all. We also get 10% extra on every airtime recharge made on my MTN NG app.
Wow!
We will share the gist with him.
Yes.
That's correct. You get 1 gig free data when you download my MTN NG app. Up to 2 gig when you recharge 500 naira and above with your debit card on my MTN NG app. And 10% extra on every recharge made on the app. So what are you waiting for? Download my MTN NG app today to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply.
Guys, here he comes.
Guy, any gist today?
What are we doing today?
It's a beautiful morning, Naija. Don't forget to deposit your old Naira notes into your Momo wallet at the nearest Momo agent outlet before January 31st, 2023. First dial *671# to open the Momo wallet, then call our toll-free number 671 to locate the Momo agent near you.
Solutions 93.9 FM.
Alright, it's another beautiful Wednesday morning, the very last Wednesday in the year 2022. It's 21 minutes past 9. You're on to Solutions 93.9 FM, and this is AM Update, and I'm glad to welcome you to the newspaper review corner. My name is Adedamala Lafenwa. Let me start by saying compliments of the season. Good morning, Favor.
Good morning to you, Adedamala Lafenwa. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's a beautiful time to say that yes, it's the last Wednesday in the year 2022, and the next time we'll be having this show on a Wednesday will be next year, 2023. Good morning to you. And the papers I have with me this morning are the Punch newspaper and the Vanguard newspaper.
I've got I have the Nigerian Tribune with me this morning. Okay, maybe you should start from your end over there. Okay, I think you have the Punch with you, right?
Yes, I have the Punch newspaper with me, and I will be starting with the Punch newspaper headline this morning.
Okay.
The front page of the Punch newspaper, with the banner headline reads PDP crisis. That's a kicker there with the writer. Aggrieved governors may endorse Obasanjo's candidate January 5. Page 2. Governors at London meeting vow to back Southern presidency. Name your preferred presidential candidate. PDP dares angry governors. Good luck to Atiku if he thinks he can win without us, Bode George. Economic crunch. Senate proposes 376 new agencies, shuns RSI's report. With this night, Senate sponsors 1,000 establishment EOs, snubs planned evil or civil service restructuring. Naira redesign. Flooding affected the Greek sector. Governors. That's on page 21 of the Punch newspaper. And we had this story yesterday, Oyo. Niger crashes, kill 20, 7 die in Calabar Carnival. Ekiti Tribunal delivers judgment today, page 15 of the Punch newspaper, as Lagos seeks recovery of 3 drowned beachgoers. Presidential panel reviewing workers' salaries in Gige. And now this story has been, on the front pages of the newspapers since December 25, but we have the mother of the slain lawyer speaking here. My daughter, pregnant with twins, died with her glory. You can find the stories on the front page or inside the Punch newspaper.
Okay, that's a very pathetic one, and from that pathetic angle, I'll be starting from the Nigerian Tribune this morning. Omobolanle's killing heinous, senseless Buhari. And another one says, Calabar Carnival, Ayade expresses sadness over incident, cancels bikers parade. Umahi orders arrest of APC chairman, rep candidate after death of policeman, 2 others. And still from the Nigerian Tribune, 2023, Atiku will hand over to Igbo after each tenure, says Wabara. FG to decide on new salary increment soon, Ngige. And another one says, Bajabiamila deceived us to call off strike. You want to know who said that? ASU. Okay, these are many more headlines on the pages of the Nigerian Tribune this morning.
Okay, are we going to the Vang newspaper? After years of neglect, primary healthcare centers collapse nationwide. Most lack basic infrastructure, personnel and drug. Only 6,000 functional in total. Declare emergency in primary healthcare, NMA. Uncompleted PHC abandoned after gulping 14 million in Ondo. FCT only 30 PHCs adequately equipped, and 60% of PHCs in Lagos defunct. Commissioner. On the Vine newspaper this morning, there is the picture of the victims of landmines explosion. There at I saw this morning. I was like, no, it was like it's something that everyone believes must have been plotted by bandits in Niger State. I'm moving away from that and we're moving to the statement by Ngige. Federal government will soon make pronouncement on salary increase. Wike collapse. Colleagues torn between Tinubu and Obi. Integrity groups move to London. Atiku sure of victory despite G5 threat. And we have this IPOP to federal government, security agencies. We are not distracted by your lies. Blackmail. 11. That's page 11 of the Vine newspaper. And 2023 presidency. Arthur Eze, LP clash over Obi's ambition. It's likes of Eze we're looking or we're taking power from. Obi spokesman. Why Obi must drop ambition. That story, Vanguard newspaper, page 8.
Okay, now moving away from the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, I'm going into the pages proper of the Vanguard newspaper. Omobolanle Rahim, justice will be done, Buhari vows. Akin Oshotokun has joined losing side. Fani Kayode mocks Peter Obi's new DG. Apprehension mounts in PDP as G5 governors meet in UK. And another one says Tikbeazu absent, Oji Wabara present as PDP inaugurates Atiku Okowa campaign council in Abia. FG will soon make pronouncement on salary increase. Ngige 20 die in Lagos Ibadan Mokwa highway crashes. And another one says 30 billion naira Akure Ado-Ekiti road contract stalls again as contractor drags FG to court. Kidnapped Anambra vigilante leader regains freedom, attacked again after paying 5 million naira ransom. And the very last one I'd like to take now is saying, ignore rumor of Obiozo's death, Owaneze. Okay?
All right, we move to the voting issue this morning. You just have to stay tuned. You don't go anywhere. It's Solutions 939 FM.
Hello, good morning, Dr. Cornerstone. Hello, good morning.
Yeah. You can hear me?
Yes, we
yes,
can. Good
loud
morning,
and
Dr.
clear.
Cornerstone.
Dr. Cornerstone, good morning.
Well, good morning to you. Compliments of the season.
Yeah,
Same
wish
here.
you the same. Wish you the same. We were actually expecting our jollof and chicken on Christmas Day, but it's never too late for those stuffs to be sent to the studio. You know.
Yeah, I even wanted to tell you that congratulate you and tell you that Solutions FM that it was a trailer of rice they brought to me. It lost the whole street. It was a trailer of rice and then the oil and everything I received, bro. By 2028, I'm still eating it too.
Okay, thank God for
Thank God for the trailer.
Thank God for the trailer. Okay, now let's go straight to the business of the day. We have quite a number of interesting issues on the pages of the Nigerian newspapers this morning, and one of such is the gruesome killing of a female lawyer in Lagos State, that is Omobolanle Rahim. And we have this one saying, Omobolanle Rahim, justice will be done, Buhari vows. Now, looking back and at some of this ugly incidents that we've had in the country, we remember the lady that was killed on the BRT. Till date, we don't know what's up with anything. That we've not heard any update on that. Now, the statement credited to Muhammad Buhari now, can we see it as one of such statements that we've heard in the past and nothing happened?
Yeah, I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, we can. We can.
Well, I want to say that it's not actually my desire to discuss bad news or painful issues, especially when at a time like this. But you see, the Nigerian police have once again thrown us into a time of actually having to reflect on the type of quality or the type of nation that we live in. You will remember that something like this happened in the United States where George Floyd was killed and everyone was on the streets against the brutal killing of this man. Very simple. If you will not stand up against the brutality that is meted against one man, it may be very possible that when the brutality is meted against, everybody will stand up for you. And really also very painful that apart from media discussing this, especially regular radio and television discussing this, you actually go online and just see any other people making posts to actually condemn that behavior. It's really painful that we had what happened in 2020, October 2020, the issue of the reckless way that SARS was handling people's lives and trying to have answers. And the police probably may not have even a very big lesson. Then they have come to say, well, we know who did it. And to be very sincere with you, it's painful also to know that the man who has done this is someone who has spent 33 years in the service. So I do not understand what a man who has spent 3 years in service will have been given the road because of his having to shoot someone whom he thoroughly said did not stop. And I was wondering, was there a search for a vehicle for which to say, okay, this was the vehicle that was used for the robbery, the person didn't stop, that's why there was a shooting. Or there was a special order for vehicles to be checked on that road, and the vehicle that was in question had probably the same color, the same number, or the occupants were probably not okay. And again, the pain of having to be in the midst of your children, of your family members, is actually very, very painful. So we need to just end this. But the thing that we want to ask ourselves is this: to what extent will be the bringing to justice of this young man actually trigger happy policemen on the way from doing this thing? The number of illegal police posts during Yuletide seasons are just too many. You drive from here to Ondo State, over 15 checkpoints. And of all the 15 checkpoints, I wonder how many of them were actually there for the purpose of carrying on the security on the road, or they were just out there collecting money from
motorists.
During the Jonathan era, it was almost possible to say it become a bygone or something forgotten that police officers were being on the roads. It is the Buhari administration that brought up this issue of having to see policemen on the roads again, and it's actually become a telling impact that is not good for Nigerians. That woman has got a life to live. That woman has got aspirations for the new year. And I want to say, no matter the compensation that goes to that family, if you're raising a child from foster parent or from foster care, it's a whole lot different when a parent has to raise their children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The adjustment those people will have to make now, their husband, the children, and to say the least, this woman happens to be in a business where she must probably have been the breadwinner. She's into real estate, you understand me? And she's a property lawyer, and being the breadwinner of the home, I did not know the level to which the Lagos State government or the Nigeria itself come to the aid of that family that would be as though that woman was alive. And being someone who was never armed, somebody who is going about her normal duty, and on Christmas Day for that matter. I agree, it's really big. It's not something that you want to say, okay, this is something straight you want to talk about. And then the fact that there have been a lot of extra killings, assassinations in Nigeria, that tomorrow we don't know.
Yes, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Giwa is there, Ola is there, Awate is there, and the man who also was contesting in Lagos at some point, Funcho Williams is there. These have never come to say, oh, these are the ones. And to what extent do we really care now that this person, this police officer who did it, is the one that probably has done it? We remember some time ago where someone was killed like that, and before we know it, the police officer was transferred to somewhere in Zamfara State. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, to what extent can we see that the police will do justice to cover these things? It's as though each a police officer from a certain extraction in Nigeria commits any crime, and then it's above the law, it's above board. You get what I'm saying? It can be transferred to another place, and then the case dies a natural death.
Okay.
There's the girl who, for example, that lady who died in
the BRT.
In the barracks one time ago. Hello?
Yes,
yeah, we can hear you, doctor.
The lady, I've forgotten her name now, who died in the barracks some time ago.
The barracks,
because somebody was, they said it was a drunk driver who hit her. You understand me? The only air pilot, fighter pilot we had that was a female. So all these actually tell us that we might probably not be living in the same Nigeria. Nigeria is more Nigerian for some people more than it is for some other people. It's really very, very appalling how the rule that is meant for A is not meant for B. The expectation that is meant for a certain part of the Nigerian society does not extend to another. For a woman of that caliber, of that class, to just be brought down in her prime because you are trigger happy, you needed 100 or 5,000 or whatever reason for which that was done, it's actually very, very painful.
Okay, Dr. Cornerstone, because over the years we've had series of numerous cases of trigger-happy policemen just gunning down innocent people with nothing coming out of it. Now, way forward now, what do you think can be done to curb this reoccurrence of this very, very ugly incident?
My brother, I would like to know that if I have to discuss about what can be done, it was issue from the roots. When you want to make recruitment, you recruit someone who didn't even have a school start pass. And then he goes through the ranks, and you cannot really guarantee the quality of training that these police officers undergo. And that's what we get. There used to be a time like with the people who go through the police schooling that have become police officers. Today, anyone from just finishing SS3 can be co-opted as recruits into the police force. I am living on the street where they are. Every time you see them running on the road, you're big. After 2 months of that running, they do their personal parade, they become police officers, they can now handle weapons. You understand me? But I do not know the level to which you can actually vouch for training that our police officers gain in Nigeria to say it is enough for us to even to keep them firearms.
Okay, all right, Dr. Kunostone. Let's move away from Bolanle Rhymes issue now to other issues now.
Okay, Dr. Kunostone, the PDP has been, on this crisis, the G5 governors and everything. We have...
Please, can you speak up your...
You can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Hello?
I think you should take your mic go closer to the microphone.
Can you hear me now, Dr. Kunostone?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, so the G5 governors are meeting in the UK. We also had a statement this morning saying that Atiku is just playing, let me put it that way, if he thinks that they cannot win.
But the judge actually said if Atiku feels he can win the election without the G5 governors, he should go ahead.
It's just joking.
But don't you feel that the PDP seems to have moved on without this G5 governors, or it seems these G5 governors are just seeking relevance at the moment?
And let's not forget the fact that a new campaign DG was inaugurated yesterday for the Labour Party. And also there is a statement coming from that end that this new DG has gone to join a losing party.
That was credited, the statement was credited to Femi Kayode. So let's have your take on these issues.
Let me take on the issue of the PDP.
Okay.
The thing is this: if you grew a certain weed in a forest, it became a blockade to certain people some people to access their own fund. Rest assured that weed will one day go beyond your fund. It goes to another. One day, once people who are passing through, you'll be able to take seeds from that your farm and go and plant it somewhere that it will be a blockade to you. I want to say very clearly that our people, from my own point of view, everything is from the past.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
I do not think that it is just too close. 2015 and 2019 is just too close for Atiku to come and benefit from what he hasn't sown, from what he hasn't benefited, what he hasn't worked. It's good that he's got resources, he's got money, but the PDP that he helped destroy will not be the PDP that will help him become the president of Nigeria. Let him go back to the APC and become president of Nigeria. The reason why he took APC was because he felt that would be the best way and the best way to become president of Nigeria. People still have history with them. I get you what I'm saying?
Yes.
That is on the one hand. Number two, it is not everyone that will want to buy into his financial capability or his wish at actually deciding who becomes the president of Nigeria every 4 years. Now that he's in the ring, and the people whom he felt once he wins will support him because they don't have any other person to support, setting him to the stage right now that he should win the election without them. But I can tell you, the people that are against him now, their formidability is high. The power is high. And it's almost getting late by the day, that he might not be able to follow these people. These people might not be able to follow him to guarantee a win for him. At the post comes 2023. So I believe it's a one-man show. He has got the chairman of the party on his side. He has got the vice presidential candidate on his side. Though that one has got a lot of questions to answer relating to how he has used the 13% reservation of the federal government in the state. We want to see how he actually goes ahead to win the election without the help of these people that he probably had started in the year 2015. One thing about life is this: you must always learn to retrace your steps and see and look back and see the people that you probably have that your actions have led them to fall. You get me? Because when they finally stand up, or when they can muster the power to stand up, they will only fall to how to bring you down too. And so people I do not think there's going to be a headway as to him actually having whom will support him wholeheartedly concerning the year 2023 and the election looking to They have told him if IU is there, he will not have all support you. And they're in London now to probably, to now release a final communique on whom they want to support. It can now therefore be for the PDP or indeed it goes to another party entirely. But the issue of the man. Okay, I can hear you.
You know what? You said depending on who they want to choose, actually. But there is a statement on the Punch newspaper saying that the aggrieved governors may actually endorse Obasanjo's candidate come January 5. Now, number one, the involvement of Obasanjo in the PDP, yes, we know, is from that platform. Two, Atiku has been on campaign since we all know when it started. How is this possible for them to just, endorse someone if the person is coming from the PDP?
But understand that through the body language of Obasanjo, he's probably looking for the having Italy as the next president of Nigeria. Actually, there was a viral video in which Obasanjo actually took Italy to the front seat at a particular program, and that is reminiscent and promoting a whole of words not spoken as to whom Obasanjo is actually looking for. Obasanjo supported this man in 2015 and he didn't win. And so it's the right of Obasanjo to support him to win in 2023. So if they decide to go with the candidate of Obasanjo back in the folder of 2019, will be, and if they decide to go well, between January 5, let's see whether the PDP, the people in PDP now, the main PDP, not the victory fight of PDP, if they can put IU are sitting down, and if IU steps who takes over, then we can see whether people will find that who support. And I want to let you know that at this point in time, it may not be easy for the G5 group to actually renege on their promise to saying to Nigerians they will work for the best candidate in the best interest of Nigeria. And at this point in time, it actually goes to say that the campaigning mantra of the PDP and the man at the helm of that mantra, which is Atiku, uniting Nigeria. If he's not able to unite the PDP, he therefore has to ask himself as an electorate, and until the two how possible is that? You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's the thing now, yes.
All right. Yes, yeah, sure.
We understand you, Dr. Kaniston.
Okay, in case you're just tuning in, you're on to AM Update on Solutions 93.9 FM, and it's about time for us to throw open our phone lines. The numbers to call 0909 888 9939, 0909 888 9939, and 0912 222 2939, 0912 222 2939. You can as well jump on our Facebook page, Solutions 93.9 FM, to drop your comment. Did you have a caller? Okay, Dr. Cornerstone, there is an issue which I would like us to talk about before we let you go this morning. It was in virtually all the newspapers this morning that FG will soon make pronouncement on salary increase. That's the statement credited to the Labour Minister, that is Dr. Chris Ngige. Now, do you really think that increment in salary is what Nigeria needs at the moment?
Well, I do not know the level to which the current government wants to use up to tell the
or should we consider it as a campaign strategy?
Okay, let's even consider the review 2019-2018 before it even was implemented. Do you think that is what Nigeria really needs at this point?
Well, I want to say that every government, this government is highly predictable.
Is what? This government is what?
It's highly predictable.
Predictable, okay.
You can actually predict this government so well to believe that the salary increase has been talked about might be because of the election. You understand me? But I want to say, of all things needed in Nigeria now, salary increase is the least. And I want to tell you that salary increase will not really be a decider as to whom to vote for in this time, because salary increase of 30,000 naira minimum wage. What has it done to Nigeria? It brought an inflation that is not just gallop and cost push. The galloping and cost push inflation happened in Nigeria based on that. Well, the government that cannot put its act together will do anything within its power to want to make the people feel that we are being asked to govern. But I want to say that whether they increase the salary to probably 100,000 minimum wage or whatever it does in this regard, people's minds are made up that what decision we have ever made as a nation is allowing the people in the APC and the APC as a nation, as a party, to govern this country. Other people might have a different view, but my view is very simple. As a leader and as someone who teaches leadership, the example that the APC has left for Nigeria is never something worth teaching in the classrooms. And once it is not worth teaching in the classrooms, then it's therefore not something we want to encourage Nigerians to follow that line. And for us to understand that even the planned strategy of the APC as far as its manifesto is concerned this morning is a rehash. I'm sorry to say. A lot of us have gone through those materials and we felt that, well, this is a book written. This is not a strategy. This is a book. You get me? Reading a book is different from reading a strategy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have. We will not know where we will be after 100 days in office. We will not know where we will be after 1 year in office. We will not know where we will be after 2 years in office. We will not know where we will be after 4 years in office. These are the reasons why I'm saying there is a rehash, because if you put the state forward, look, after 100 days, these are the statistics that will have been enough Nigeria. This is where it will work.
Dr. Cornerstone.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, Dr. Cornerstone.
We have a caller.
Hello,
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, this is Balkis Onodire.
Okay,
good morning. Thank you. As regards the minimum wage that the federal government is proposing to increase, it's good. However, I don't think that is what is necessary at this moment. First off, even if minimum wage is 200,000, so far the value of Naira has not been jacked up, and so far prices of goods and services are still very expensive. That 200,000 or whichever amount they want to put it might not really be effective and might not work for us economically. But the moment people hear that minimum wage has been increased, landlords are going to increase their house rent, and people will also increase the prices of goods and commodities. Let's not forget that there is no price control in Nigeria. So I think they should work on our economy first. In Ghana now, I think 5 cities can buy something. But in Nigeria on the same side, I don't think 5 naira can buy anything tangible. So that was my contribution.
5 naira can't even buy sweet.
It can't buy sweet now if you look at it that way. Dr. Cornerstone, you just heard what Bucky said. And it is concerning the economy of Nigeria. And I really want to agree with that. This morning I had a clash with a bike rider with the price of his transport fare. And he was like, what's increasing? I was like, this particular price doesn't mean you should jack up your own, because I still took it for the same price. Dr. Cornerstone, we are still going to come to you. And after this call, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Kemi calling from Akuvo.
Okay, Kemi, let's have your take. Good morning.
I won't say much. What I have to say is APC administration, they are just filled with lies and deceit. The increase in minimum wage, we shouldn't expect them that they act according to what they say. They won't, because it is obvious all what they've been promising the market. They've not done anything. Is it the 1 naira they said they make it equal to $1? What are we experiencing? Is it the first refining that they have done? It's not. So even the economy itself is not in good shape. How will we now have the implement our positive impact on the market? It's just lying. They are just lying as usual. I will implore Nigerians not to vote for them in the forthcoming general election. Good morning, Kemi calling from Akko.
All right, thank you
morning,
very
Kemi.
much, Kemi. Okay, Dr. Cornerstone, you heard that. Hello,
Yeah,
Dr.
I want to say based on the question that based on the experience that it was hard. But there was a discussion I had with my wife. We went to buy orange, and the woman said the orange was 200. I mean, I think 100 or 200 per orange. So I said, wow, the orange that was not imported, orange that does not have tariff, how could it be 200 naira, could it be 300 naira per orange?
Hello, Dr. Cornerstone, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So, like, I was going to buy orange, and then we saw that the oranges are perhaps going to 150 naira to 200 naira per orange. So I was complaining that why should orange be that expensive when I know that there's no tariff or tax on oranges in Nigeria. And then my wife was like, hey, okay, and the person who is selling orange wants to buy rice. She will give him the money of, he will give the oranges to the man at the 50 naira your prices. If when she comes to buy yam or buy fish, this you will understand that the people who are conducting their daily business of cash, all the rest of them, who have increased their fares, are doing so because they also are going to buy things that are expensive in the market. They price at least cost so it's not as 1 naira or 2 naira. So that's why I'm saying that increasing the salary of certain persons only going to increase on a larger scale, push inflation, which we have been having. The best form of reform that we have seen in this part of the world was the one that was pushed last week, that a restriction to withdrawal will no longer hold sway in Nigeria. You understand me? When you have so much money pursuing few goods and services, that's the challenge of the whole nation. And so, now, the APC feels the best thing to do before the election is to talk Nigerians with increase in salary so that they can perpetuate themselves being in power the next 4 years. But I'm telling you that the election is becoming very fast by the day, because as more and more money is pumped into the people will not be able to afford their normal daily living, and this goes back to the anger that APC is bringing on Nigeria.
Okay.
So the best thing to actually do, I hope I have answered.
Yes.
I'm sorry, the other people who called in, I'm not able to hear them very well.
We sincerely apologize for that. Dr. Knudston, thank you very much for joining us today. We sincerely appreciate your analysis. And I'm sure that the next time myself, Laffy, and you will be on this show will be next year. So I want to say Happy New Year in advance. All right, then we really appreciate everyone for joining us on the show this morning. It's been AM Update. We have lots of messages on Facebook. I'll take just this one. On the issue of ASU, this surely confirms the current administration at the federal level did not value education. No promises has ever been fulfilled by this administration because lies and deceptions. So it shouldn't be a surprise if they were being cajoled to resume enough of the manipulation of the APC. We'll talk more tomorrow by 9 o'clock. At this moment, we have to go on the show. We have another program, your back program for 1 hour. Mokajwe, and they're already here in the studio. Laffy,
yes,
say bye-bye.
Okay, I'd like to say a big thank you to you for staying tuned to Solutions 93.9 FM. We'll be back same time tomorrow for another edition of the program AM Update on Solutions 93.9 FM. My name is Adi Damola Lafenwa. Once again, I'm saying compliments of the season.
And my name is Favor on Lauren Chola. Please have yourself a wonderful day.